Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Florence. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how I stay consistent on YouTube so far. Okay. So we're not talking about the last like 3 or 4 months ish because life has just been upside down in those last few months, but I'm talking about the last 1 year, 2 years. I have been consistent. I have over 100 up to or close to 130 videos on my channel. And how did I get creative enough? How did I get the ideas? How did I create? How did I have the time to do all of this? How did I stay consistent on YouTube? This and more is what we're going to be talking about in this video. So if you're interested, don't let us waste too much time, okay? And let's just begin. Okay, so the first tip I'm going to give you is for you to have an idea book. Yep, have an idea book that whenever you get ideas, whether you're sleeping or whatnot, you can just get that book and write it down. Or if it's not a book, I actually really advise that you get a book, an idea book, like an actual book. Yes, let's go back to the olden days, an actual book, and write down your ideas. But I understand that you can't be carrying the book everywhere you go, so also have a note on your phone where you have YouTube ideas, and when you get the ideas on the go, you can just pen the ideas down. Okay, so the idea book, this is mine by the way, and I have like 2 idea books just so that if one is not readily available, I can easily grab the other. All right, so the concept of the idea book is so that when you have ideas on the go, you can write them down, and also to construct what exactly you want to say in the video, like a script. Yeah, something like a script, so that when you get the idea, you can break down the topic, what you want the topic to be in your head. So you break down the topic, you write different ideas of topics you want to use, and that way you're also searching for keywords, so you know what to mention in your videos as you talk, because your keywords, you have to repeatedly say your keywords in your videos. Okay, so that would help you to know the keywords that you're going to say in your videos. The hashtags you want to use would also start coming to you, and you should pen all of this down, because you don't know when you're going to actually sit down to make the video. So yeah, that's the idea of an idea book. That's the idea of an idea book. Yeah. Okay, so that's just this. Have the idea book, and then you write the steps that you want to take, like not the steps that you want to take per se, but like this video I'm making, I've written down the points. Yeah, the points I want to talk about, what I want to say under each point, and all of that. So as I have the time, I just write it. But the first thing that you actually do is to write down the ideas as they come. Is later, when you have the time, that you just look at your idea books, bring out each topic, and then pen down the ideas, do your research and all of that, and pen down the ideas that you want to talk about, or the points that you want to talk about under each idea. Okay, so that's what an idea book does for you. And usually, I personally, by the time I want to now sit down to create content, I have like at the very least 5 content that I want to create, that I already researched, that I already wrote out everything that I want to talk about. So that would take us to batch creating. Because you have an idea book, because you now have like at very least 5 content ideas that you want to film in a particular day, you have enough content to batch create. Do you get what I'm saying? So for example, today is my batch content creation day, okay, and I have like a lot. It's not even 5. I have like a lot of content that I want to film, and I know that I'm not going to film everything today, but at least I have enough content that I want to film. Okay, so you can film as much as 10 videos in a day. All you have to do is change your makeup, change your dress, change your hair if you can, and just create the content. The last couple of content that you guys have been enjoying, I created them when I was a student, like almost 5 months ago. In one day, you would notice that the makeup was the same and the hair even was the same. I just changed my clothes a couple of times. Like that particular day, I filmed up to 8 videos. I was so hungry after I was done, guys, so hungry. But my point is, you have an idea book. It helps you to batch create. That's just it, so that a lot of creators get this ginger at a particular time to create content, so that when that ginger comes, when that flow comes, when that energy comes, you have a lot of content to create, and your audience doesn't have to like ask you for content before you bring one out. You have enough content to create. So that's it. That's what helps me batch creating my content. In line with that, I would say that you should create content when you're in the space of mind to do it. Like when you're in that space, when you've planned ahead that, okay, today is going to be my content creation day, and you're already gingering yourself that yes, today is content day. There's just that creative spirit that you have. And when you don't have the creative spirit, you know that whenever that creative spirit comes, you have the content to create, and you can create as much as you want that day. So there's also the space of having the mindset to create the content. So the next thing after creating the content would be to edit. So now you can edit at your own pace. So let's say that last 4 weeks you batch created content. Now you have like 4 weeks to edit the content, at your own pace. I mean, what could be better than that? 4 weeks to edit the content at your own pace, and within that 4 weeks also, you are already getting other ideas. You're already penning them down. You've already made time to create the content to batch create another batch of content within those 4 weeks, and then you have a pool of content that never runs dry. You just keep having content. It just keeps coming, So yeah, that's it. And you don't have to rush yourself. You don't have to rush your creative process. There's no rush. Like when you batch create content, there's no rush at all. So have an idea book, batch create your content, change makeup, change something or in fact, you may not even need to change anything. It depends on you. So that's it. So you edit as you want, and then after you edit, you can upload it on YouTube and schedule it ahead of time. You get what I'm saying? So you can upload it on YouTube and schedule it ahead of time. So how that works is that when you schedule your content for the day and the time that it goes up, it helps you to not disappoint. So when you say that you're going to give out content every Wednesdays by 6 p.m, you know that by 6 p.m on the dot, your content is rolling out. So there is no delay, because you've already scheduled the content like 2 weeks ago. There is no delay at all. So that is also what batch creating helps you do. And it also, these things I'm saying ultimately help you stay consistent on YouTube. Consistency on YouTube is what we're talking about, and all of these things is what will help you to stay consistent on YouTube. Also, there are a lot of things that you have to do when you upload a video on YouTube. Your SEO, your thumbnails, your titles, your hashtags, all of those things, your description, all of those things that would make you searchable on YouTube, that would make your video come out on YouTube. Those things you can take your time to actually put them in place. You don't have to rush. That is what I love most about batch content creating. You do not have to rush at all. You do not have to start thinking that, oh my god, my upload day is today and I don't have any content. It won't happen. okay? But I understand that life gets in the way sometimes and all of that. But even when life gets in the way, guys, this is January and I won't even lie to you, the last time I made content was like maybe June, before my final exams, and I was still dishing out content 2 times every week till like September or so. So that is the power of batch creating. You know, that's the power of batch creating. It just helps you roll out content even when you're not in the space of mind to roll out content. Okay, so guys, basically this is what helps me stay consistent on YouTube. I batch create content. That's just it. And it doesn't even have to be just YouTube. There's also Instagram, there's TikTok that people create, there's all of the social media places you want to create content in. You can do that by batch creating content. Even if you're a blogger, you're a vlogger, you whatever you are, okay? If you notice, the vlogs, the content you've been seeing since like a while, since like September now, are vlogs that I didn't have to sit down to, you know, I didn't exactly have to even appear in the videos. So that's what batch creating helps you do. Basically master how to batch create content. What I'm saying might not work for you. You may find another way to make batch creating work for you. Just make it work for you, and it's amazing really. So this is the end of this video. I hope that you learned something from here, and I hope you share it to people that need it. Okay, so before you go, if you learned something, please subscribe. I know that you don't have to, you do not owe me hitting that subscribe button at all. I know that, but please help a girl out, subscribe, share my videos to everybody that you think may want to watch it, share on your WhatsApp status and everywhere. And thank you. I will see you in my next video.